Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and thank you for joining us here at the Hill of O'Neill, Ranfurly House, the Square Box Theatre. It would be great if we had an audience in here with us, but unfortunately, due to the current pandemic, which hopefully will be subsiding very soon, but at the meantime we have to socially distance and stay safe. We're doing thanks to Mid-Ulster District Council for having us here today, and we're going to do a few different songs. There'll be more modern songs, there'll be some old songs, and a few musical songs. A concert with Millsy, Dak and Conor wouldn't be a concert if we didn't throw a few musical numbers in due to our musical background. So as I say, you're very, very welcome. Happy Easter to you all. And if you want to say hello there, Conor.
Hello, how you doing, folks? Very happy Easter. Thanks for tuning in. Really, really hope you enjoy it here today. Nice wee mix for something for everybody, hopefully.
And Dak.
Hello there. Thanks very much, Brian and Conor. Hope you are enjoying your Easter. The spuds are on. You haven't took too much chocolate at this stage. I know if anybody in our house touches my chocolate, there'll be a serious row. So I hope you enjoy the show.
I'm going to kick proceedings off here. The last time I done this song was many, many, many moons ago. It was for a pioneer show, so that's how long ago it was.
A
very long time. It's one by Soul Asylum, and it's called Runaway Train. Call you up in the middle of the night, like a firefly without a light. You were there like a blowtorch burning, was a key that could use a little turning. So tired that I couldn't even sleep, so many secrets I couldn't keep. Promised myself I wouldn't weep, one more promise I couldn't keep. It seems no one can help me now. I'm in too deep, there's no way out. This time I have really led myself astray. Runaway train, never going back, wrong way on a one-way track. Seems like I should be getting somewhere, somehow neither here nor there. Can you help me remember how to smile, make it somehow all seem worthwhile? How on earth did I get so jaded? Life's a mystery, seems so faded. I can go where no one else can go, I know what no one else knows. Here I am just drowning in the rain, with a ticket for a runaway train, and everything seems cut and dry, day and night, earth and sky. Somehow I just don't believe it. Runaway train, never going back, wrong way on a one-way track. Seeming like I should be getting somewhere, somehow neither here nor there. Bought a ticket for a runaway train, like a madman laughing at the rain. A little out of touch, a little insane, just easier than dealing with the pain. Runaway train, never going back, wrong way on a one-way track. Seems like I should be getting somewhere. Somehow I'm neither here nor there. Runaway train never coming back. Runaway train tearing up the track. Runaway train burning in my veins. Runaway, but it always seems to say, whoa, whoa, runaway train. Runaway Train. Conor.
Good man, boys. Well done, Brian. Sounding great.
Thank you.
I'm not going to say too much about the next song. It's a wee Lewis Capaldi number, and I think it's probably the easiest one of his songs to sing, and that's saying something because they're all very difficult. It just means I don't have to rip my vocal cords out and leave them here in the town. So here's a wee number called Before You Go. Hope you enjoy it. Built by the wayside, like everyone else. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, but I was just kidding myself. Or every moment we start to replay. But now that they're gone, all I hear are the words that I needed to say. When you hurt under the surface, like troubled water running cold. Well, time can heal, but this won't. So, before you go, was there something I could have said to make your heart beat better? If only I'd have known you had a storm to weather. So, before you go, was there something I could have said to make it all stop hurting? It kills me how your mind can make you feel so worthless. So, before you go, it's never the right time, whenever you go. Then little by little by little until there was nothing at all. Or every moment I start to replay, but all I can think about is seeing that look on your face. When you hurt under the surface, like troubled water running cold. Time can heal, but this won't. So, before you go, was there something I could have said to make your heart beat better? If only I'd have known you had a storm to weather. So, before you go, was there something I could have said to make it all stop hurting? It kills me how your mind can make you feel so worthless. So, before you go, would we be better off by now? If I'd have let my walls come down, maybe I guess we'll never know. You know, you know. Before you go, was there something I could have said to make your heart beat better? If only I'd have known you had a storm to weather. So, before you go, was there something I could have said to make it all stop hurting? It kills me how your mind could make you feel so worthless. So, before you go. Thank you.
Well done, Conor. Brilliant stuff as always.
Good fella.
I'm a bit old for that sort of music, but I enjoyed it nonetheless, Conor, rest assured. Speaking of older music, this is a version of a John Martin song. I say a version. May you never lay your head down without a hand to hold. May you never leave your bed out in the cold. You're just like a big strong brother of mine. You know that I love you true. Don't talk dirty behind my back, and I know that the sun will do. So please, won't you bear it in mind? Love is a lesson we learn in our time. So please, won't you bear it in mind for me? May you never lay your head down without a hand to hold. May you never lay your bed out in the cold. Just like a sweet little sister of mine, you know that I love you true. You're holding an open blade behind my back, and I know that the sun will do. So please, won't you bear it in mind? Love is a lesson we learn in our time. So please, won't you bear it in mind for me? May you never lay your head down without a hand to hold. May you never lay your bed out in the cold. You're just like a big strong brother of mine. You know that I love you true. You don't talk dirty behind my back, and I know that the sun would do. So please, won't you bear it in mind? Love is a lesson we learn in our time. So please, won't you bear it in mind for me? May you never lose your temper if you get into a barroom fight. May you never lose your woman overnight. May you never lay your head down without a hand to hold. May you never lay your bed out in the cold. May you never lose your temper if you get into a barroom fight. May you never lose your woman overnight. You never lose your woman overnight. May you never lose your woman overnight.
Good man, Dak. First class. And just like that, we have come to the musicals part of our concert. Anybody that knows myself and Conor and Dak know that we have performed in many musicals and plays for various theatre companies, be it Bardic or Castle Hill, Crack, and of course River Tall more recently. It being Easter, it's only a couple of years ago, and who knew that this was going to happen, that we wouldn't be allowed to be in front of an audience. But 2 Easters in a row, we performed Blood Upon the Rose in Scotland, and had a wonderful time, and hopefully those days can return very, very soon. But in the meantime, I'm going to start it off with... I wasn't too sure what song to do, and then I said, do you know what, I'm going to give this one a try. It's from Frozen 2, and I got Ella and Eva dancing, of them tortured, because I would be practicing this song and getting them to dance around the floor, and funny, I was doing it earlier on there just before coming up, and Eva went and put on her Anna dress, and Ella her Elsa dress. And I was singing away to my heart's content. So this one's for Ella and Eva. It's from Frozen 2, and it's called Lost in the Woods.
gone off on a different path than mine. I'm left behind, wondering if I should follow. You had to go, and of course it's always fine. I probably could catch up with you tomorrow. But is this what it feels like to be growing apart? When did I become the one who's always chasing your heart? Now I turn around and find I am lost in the woods. North is south, right is left when you're gone. I'm the one who sees you home, but now I'm lost in the woods, and I don't know what path you are on. I'm lost in the woods. Up till now, the next step was a question of how. I never thought it was a question of whether. Who am I if I'm not your guy? Where am I if we're not together? Is down, day is night when you're not there. Oh, you're my only landmark, so I'm lost in the woods, wondering if you still care. But I'll wait for a sign that I'm your path, 'cause you are mine. Until then, I'm lost in the world. I'm lost in the world. I'm lost in the woods. Lost in the Woods from Frozen 2. Conor.
Good fella.
Good man, Brian.
Good fella.
I'm definitely going to need a drink of water before this one. So the song I've chosen for our musical section is from a musical called Dear Evan Hansen, and I suppose it's fairly prevalent because the musical itself focuses a lot around mental health of young teenagers, and I suppose at the minute that is something that we all sort of need to be looking out for our friends, sons, daughters, cousins, whatever. Teenagers are getting it fairly rough, especially those going through exams. So I thought I would just do a wee number from that show. And this is Waving Through a Window. I've learned to slam on the brake before I even turn the key, before I make the mistake, before I lead with the worst of me. Give them no reason to stare, no slipping up if you slip away. So I got nothing to share, so I got nothing to say. Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun because you've learned, On the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass, I'm waving through a window. I try to speak but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear. While I'm watching people pass, I'm waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving back of me. We start with stars in our eyes. We start believing that we belong. Then every sun doesn't rise, and no one tells you where you went wrong. Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun because you've learned. On the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? Cause I'm tapping on the glass. I'm waving through a window. I try to speak but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear. When I'm watching people pass, I'm waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? Did I even make a sound? Did I even make a sound? Like I never made a sound. Did I even make a sound? On the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? Cause I'm tapping on the glass. I'm waving through a window. I try to speak but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear. When I'm watching people pass, I'm waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving back at me? Is anybody waving? Oh. Thank you.
Good fella, Conor.
I took something out of me. I'm going to hand you over to Declan now again.
Good man, Conor, you're sticking it well, boy. The musical song that I have chosen is from a show that we were all in a couple of years ago. It's basically a retelling of Shakespeare's, I think it's 12th Night, put to Elvis songs, and it's called All Shook Up. Now, all the songs in the show are from Elvis, but this wouldn't be one of his more famous ones. But it does, I think, tell the story very well, because the story in both the musical and the play is about people who love people who aren't in love with them. People who love people who can't love them or won't love them back. I think that's a wee bit bleak myself. But this story tells from the point of view of the person who loves someone who won't love them back. And I think, as I said, it's a wee bit bleak, but I prefer to think that they do love each other, and it's just a question of maybe bad timing, which is also how I play this song. This song is called... Thank you. Try the fish. You don't know me. You give your hand to me, then you say hello, and I can hardly speak. My heart is beating so, and anyone can tell. You think you know me well, but you don't know me. No, you don't know the one dreams of you at night. It longs to kiss your lips, it longs to hold you tight. To you I'm just a friend, that's all I've ever been. 'Cause you don't know me. 'Cause I never knew the art of making love, though my heart aches with love for you. Afraid and shy, I let my chance go by, a chance that you might have loved me too. You give your hand to me, then you say goodbye. I watch you walk away with a lucky guy to never, never know the one who loves you so. No, you don't know me.
Okay, this next song that I'm going to do is, it's one that sort of forced me to pull out the guitar again after many years of sort of not playing, or so I'm trying to get back into it again, and maybe after doing this, I'll put it away again for another 10, 20 years. So it's a wee song by the Eagles. Dak's going to play along with me, and it's called Take It to the Limit.
The end of the evening, and the bright lights have faded to blue. I was thinking about a woman who might have loved me, and I never knew. No, I've always been a dreamer, spend my life running around. It's so hard to change, can't seem to settle down. But the dreams I've seen lately keep on turning out and burning out and turning out the same. So put me on a highway, show me a sign, take it to the limit one more time. You can spend all your time making money, you can spend all your love making time. And if it all fell to pieces tomorrow, would you still be mine? When you're looking for your freedom, nobody seems to care. You can't find the door, can't find it anywhere. There's nothing to believe in, still you're coming back, running back, coming back for more. So put me on the highway, show me a sign, and take it to the limit one more time. Take it to the limit, take it to the limit, take it to the limit one more time. Take it to the limit, you gotta take it to the limit. Take it to the limit one more time. Eagles.
Eagles, boy.
Hand you back over to Conor here for this next song.
Well done, boys. Sounding great. I am going to dedicate this next song to my old ma. She'll kill me for saying that. But that's it.
Hello, Kiara.
No dinner this evening?
No dinner this evening. I mean, don't even live at home. My mum's a big fan of Rod Stewart, and we'd have been listening to Rod Stewart, all old records, and I still have a few of them at the house myself there. And this song, the first time I heard this song was when Stereophonics covered it. So this is Handbags and Gladrags by the Stereophonics, but written and performed originally by Rod Stewart. I'm dedicating this one to Kiama. You ever see a blind man cross the road, trying to make the other side? You ever see a young girl growing old, trying to make herself a bride? So what becomes of you, my love, when they've finally stripped you of the handbags and the glad rags that your poor old granddad had to sweat to buy you? Once I was a young boy, all I thought I had to do was smile. Well, you are still a young girl, and you bought everything in style. So once you think you're in, you're out. But that don't mean a single thing without the handbags and the glad rags that your poor old granddad had to swear to buy you. Oh, yeah. Sing a song of sixpence for your sake, drink a bottle full of rye. 4 and 20 blackbirds in a cake, and bake 'em all in a pie. You told me you miss school today, so I suggest you just throw them all away. The handbags and the glad rags that your poor old granddad had to swear to buy you. Told me you miss school today, so I rags that you poor old Grath that had to swear to buy.
Thank you. Good stuff, Conor. Thank you.
Lovely, Conor.
Good fellas.
Good stuff, and a fitting tribute to Carmel. However, Carmel, I would just like to add that unlike Conor, Brian and I have met for and performed for Rod Stewart.
Oh, aye,
that's
yeah,
right.
That is
Myself
right.
and Brian and Rod.
Rod Stewart has seen us performing more times than we have seen him.
That's right.
What about that?
I'm going to finish off my end of the bargain with Brian and Conor both spoke very well about the times that we're in, and I don't really want to bang on about the whole lockdown and pandemic because I think people really are sick of talking about it, but it does feel like now we're over a year into the thing. That some days you look out the kitchen window and you feel that everything's a wee bit stuck. That things haven't moved on, but I suppose as the old adage and the truism goes on, that everything passes. Nothing goes on forever. So just dig in, we're all in it together. We'll get there. But this song by you two is dedicated to anybody who feels stuck in a moment. Nothing goes on forever. I am not afraid of anything in this world. There's nothing you can throw at me that I haven't already heard. I'm just trying to find a decent melody, a song that I can sing, my own company. Never thought you were a fool, but darling, look at you. You gotta stand up straight, carry your own weight. Those tears are going nowhere, baby. You've got to get yourself together. You've got stuck in a moment and you can't get out of it. Don't say that later will be better. Now you're stuck in a moment and you can't get out of it. I will not forsake the colors that you bring, that you fill with fireworks, that left you with my pain. I am still enchanted by the light you brought to me. I listen through your ears, and through your eyes I can see you are such a fool to worry like you do. I know it's tough, but you can never get enough. What you don't really need now, my oh my, you've got to get yourself together. You got stuck in a moment and you can't get out of it. Oh love, look at you now. You got yourself stuck in a moment and you can't get out of it. I was unconscious, I was half asleep, so long as warm till I discovered how deep I wasn't jumping, for me it was a fall. It's a long way down to nothing at all. Well, you've got to get yourself together. You got stuck in a moment night runs over, and if the day won't last, and if your way should falter along this stony path, and if the night runs over, and if the day won't last, and if your way should falter along this stony path, it's just a moment, this time will pass.
Good fella, Dak. Okay, folks, so unfortunately we have come to the end of our concert. Doesn't time fly when you're having fun, and you're among friends, good friends and family. We hope you've enjoyed our concert. So we've come to the last song now, and it's a wee song by Cannon and Ball.
Here, Brett, before we go, do you think we could move, do like a Westlife type thing and get off these stools?
Oh,
I'm too old to be sitting this long.
We mightn't get off these stools as handy as Westlife.
No.
That's the only thing. Yeah, no problem. We'll stand up and do this one then. Okay.
That's as graceful as ever.
That's why we're the dancers in the Bardic way.
So thanks to Mid Ulster Council for having us here today and giving us opportunity. We're delighted to be able to do that. And as I say, the last song is one by old boyhood memories. Certainly for me and Dak. Conor would be too young for Cannon and Ball, but I remember sitting down and watching the TV, and it was a big part of a Saturday evening in our house. I know that anyway. And this song here is called "Together We'll Be Okay." I think it's a fitting song during the current climate to finish up with this one, and it's called "Together We'll Be Okay." Laugh me a laugh,
Grin me a grin,
And then you know that we can win.
dance me a dance,
joke me a joke,
And blow the clouds away.
you gotta play me a tune,
sing me a song.
And we could help push life along.
just you and me.
Come on and see.
Together we'll be okay.
Open the door, open your heart, and then we've got somewhere to start.
Just turn around, look what we found. Today's a brand new day.
You gotta run with me now, I'll show you how. The world is waiting, take a bow.
Show them it's you, what you can do. Together we all can win.
Rock a Tommy, dance to the tune that the guitar sings.
Rock on, Tommy, just get up and spread your wings.
Spread your wings.
Follow me through into the sun, and we can smile at everyone. You gotta join in with me, then we are free. It isn't hard to do. Life is a song, so just sing along, and then we know we can't go wrong. Just you and me, come on and see.
Together we'll be okay.
Together we'll be okay.
Together we'll be okay. Together we'll be okay. Happy Easter to you, folks.
Happy Easter,
Good luck.
folks. Thanks for tuning in.